Very good evening to everyone present here. I, Karishma, your host, on behalf of SAMS Welfare Foundation and the entire team, welcome you all for today's knowledge session, Legal Research and Publication at 5 p.m. Legal research is the engine that drives legal publications. Without rigorous research, there would be little new knowledge of analyze to disseminate. Conversely, publication provides a platform for research findings to be scrutinized, debated, and ultimately regulated into the body of legal knowledge. The cycle of research and publication is essential for the health and dynamism of the legal field. Let me introduce about the organization SAMS. SAMS Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is dedicated to social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skill development and entrepreneurship. Through our initiative DG Saksham, we have created training programs in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship, impacting over 6,000 individuals. We are currently upscaling inmates in Haryana jails and collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with bank to place over 1,500 candidates in jobs. In just a short time, SAMS has established itself as a force for positive change, equipping individuals with skills for employment and promoting women's leadership in various industries. This session is collaboratively organized by DG Samaksh. DG Samaksh is a company that empowers businesses through data and technology. We offer a wide range of services, including IT, software, data science, research, consultancy, data analysis, and marketing. Now, esteemed guest, it is a distinct pleasure to introduce a truly remarkable individual. We have with us today a dynamic and accomplished legal scholar who has consistently demonstrated exceptional talent and dedication throughout their academic and professional journey. Holding a BA LLB honors with distinctions from Galgoti universities, including corporate honors or speakers, quickly established a strong academic foundation. This was further solidified by their practical experience through diverse internship spanning the technology, law, data privacy, property, civil and criminal litigation, and codes. Their commitments to continuous learning is evident through their impressive achievements, including multiple gold and silver medal in specialized NPTEL courses from IIT Madras and IIT Kharagpur, and a postgraduate certification in advanced constitutional law from NLU Delhi, alongside certification from WIPO and in legal ed. A prolific writer and presenter, they had contributed insightful works on a range of critical legal topics, showcasing their intellectual curiosity and analytical skills beyond academics. Their active participation in moot court and negotiation competition, as well as their involvement with knowledge streets, highlights their well-rounded engagement with the legal community. Adding to their already impressive profile, they have recently secured an outstanding All India rank of 30 in AILET 2025.
Okay, let's start. Let's first of all talk about legal research and publication. This is a very familiar term that we often hear in law schools. We are in first semester or in second semester when we are given a project like search on this topic and then submit a project. We often take it as a obligation on us as a project that is to be submitted. We are given a topic and we just write something on it and we submit it to the concerned authority. But we always think what is the use of this research and publication in our life. So it is very essential to understand that legal research and publication is the core of legal career. There is no legal career that can be guaranteed without legal research and publication. One second, let me make it clear. Okay, so we will be starting with seeing how legal research and publication plays an important part in our daily legal career. So when we are law student, we start searching for the internships. In internships only, we need various various things to get in the internship. The competition is really hard. We always hear law students hearing that I tried for it, but I didn't get it. I tried, I sent my CV to so many organizations, but I didn't get it. I could not make it. The one thing is that I can suggest for improving your performance is do write a good research paper, do publish something, and when you are writing drafting your CV, just attach the link of that publication or that research article on your CV. It will surely attract the organization where you have been applying, and you will be completely noticed. I guarantee you, you will outstand the applicants if you follow this trick. If I attach something to my CV, which the organization where I am applying to can click and can see, then my chances of selection are better, more, far more good than other candidates. So when we come to litigation, many people say, I want to go in litigation. How, why do I want to write a research paper? It's not for use for me. Understand. Suppose you are a lawyer and a lady comes to you, says that I have signed a contract with so and so person, and now he's saying that there is a vis major clause, and due to the storm or something, the contract is violated. So what will you do? How will you guarantee her the justice? You will surely research upon the topic, search case laws, draft the plaint, and then submit in the court. So here research plays a important part. I cannot just say, okay, I will fight her case. I have to do a complete research on her topic, understand the nitty gritties of her problem, and then draft something that is similar to a research paper on her topic. Then only my client is satisfied. The corporate law, many often say corporate law is nothing else but research. Whenever you apply for a job in corporate, any corporate agency, then what is your work? Your work is to do research day and night. You meet clients, that's not something. You will be meeting client after 10 to 15 years, when you have earned the reputation. In 10 to 15 years, you are just going to do in research for them. If your research skills are not good, you are not going to make good in any corporate company. Let us talk about being an academician, applying as a professor, being a guest faculty somewhere. So academics is all about research and public. More you publish, more you do research, more your value increases. As your value increases, you are going to get job opportunity. So whenever you will be applying as an academician in any institute, their first question will be, what are your favorite topics of research? Have you ever published in a Scopus journal or a UGC care journal? Are you familiar? Are you familiar with the nitty and gritties of research? How to do it? So I cannot be a professor or an academician before getting my hand in research. Now, alternative dispute resolution is a emerging field. All want to say, I will be a mediator, I will be a conciliator, but the value of your profession lies in how you draft things, how you understand the issues, and how you research upon it. Now, judicial service candidates, I have heard most of the judicial candidates in the law school saying that I want to crack judiciary. There is no purpose of me doing research, or me spending hours in writing a research paper. Understand that judiciary is not just about clearing the prelims paper. It's about clearing the mains paper. When you write a research paper, it's give you a fair idea how to keep your point, how to justify it, and how to come to the desired conclusion. So it is surely going to help you in the mains paper. Plus, when you will sit for the interview in the judiciary, they will surely like to know how you have spent your 5 years in law college, or the years before you have appeared before them. So if you say, I have done research in this topic, and uh, some of the papers are there, some of the evidences are there, then it will surely make a mark. It will surely help you in gaining good marks in the interview. Also, after even clearing judiciary, you are required to draft judgments and hear to cases. Legal research will surely help you in that too. So
সেটা
I
না,
think
সেটা
I
সেটা
have.
সেটা তো অথেন্টিক কাজ, তাদের কাজটা সে প্রদান করছে, এটা করতো না। আমার
Is
যেটা হলো তুমি
someone
যদি
saying
ভালো
something?
আসলেই দিচ্ছ বা দাও, তাহলে সেটা কোথায় আমাকে প্রমাণ দাও।
Is someone saying something? Okay, no, thank you. I think I have explained that there is no profession that can be good before in law without legal research. So let's come to the second part. Okay, I have decided I want to do legal research. How to do it? People always complain that yes, I am doing research, I am doing a good part, but my paper is not getting published. I am not receiving any acceptance from any journal. So what to do? So the trick, there are few tricks that can be adapted to improve the quality of your paper, to enhance the quality, such to make it attractive to the publishers, make it meaningful. So let's discuss that qualities that your paper should have. So first of all, identify a problem. You do not start traveling unless and until you know where you have to go. Why are you traveling? I move out of my house in the morning. I know that I have to go to the college. Going to college is my aim. So I want to go to the college. That's why I have came out of my house. That's the reason. So first of all, in while writing a paper, you have to identify what's the problem. Why are you writing the paper? It's not just like I have been given an assignment, so I will write a paper. What is the problem that you want to give a solution for? Research, if you bifurcate this word research, research is nothing yet as but organizing something, arranging something in a meaningful, in a productive way, adding your conclusions and adding your analysis and presenting it in a way that it offers the solution for something. What motivated to you to write this paper? What is the problem? Okay, there are many laws in India relating to domestic violence, but then also domestic violence is on rise. So I want to research on what is the lack in implementation of these laws, so that domestic violence cannot be controlled till now. That's my problem. I want to research on what are the loopholes in these laws. Then it may be how can I use the FEMA Act or the PML Act to control trans-border terrorism? This can be my problem. I have a very clear problem, a very clear task that I have to research upon. Then, once I identify the problem, well, my problem should be very clear. I want the solution of this problem. That's my aim of writing this paper. The issue should be very clear and very crisp. So next come, once I have decided that I will be okay, I will be writing the research paper for the solution of this problem. Then I have to read. I cannot generate too much ideas. I have to read to collect ideas, to collect already available material and build up ideas so that I can write a good paper. So what people do, if I want to write on, like, can anybody suggest me a topic he or she wants to write on? Anyone? Okay, let us.
Soft, hello.
Yes,
A
yes,
soft
Samriddhi.
international law.
Okay, soft international law. If I take soft international law, then how will be I reading the sources? I will be typing soft international law on Google and read whatever, whether it is Wikipedia or whether it is anything, any article that is coming. Who guarantees that the material published by Wikipedia on soft international law is accurate, is very authentic? It cannot be guaranteed that Wikipedia, or take for any blog that you are reading by so and so writer or by anyone, is very authentic one. You cannot guarantee it. There are no footmarks, nothing. Even if you take a research paper, you typed it, and anything, any journal appeared, and the research paper is without any footnotes. There is no footnotes, or if there are footnotes, there are one or two at the end. Then who can guarantee that the information is right? Choosing a wrong reference material is very dangerous. I am wasting my energy and I am wasting somewhere that is not right. Okay. So what materials I have to choose? Just I what I do in my I in my research, what I prefer is type your topic and just put a dot and write PDF. When you type PDF, I often feel that few authentic sources appear. Few law reviews will be there. Few book publications will be there. Few government reports will be there. Okay, so reading authentic sources is very important. Read books, read journals that are authentic, not any blog or any journal. I will not go to blogs like IP Leader and others which have no authentication. Okay, and then take today's strikes example. India strikes to Pakistan. What will be the most authentic source of collecting information? The most authentic source of collecting information about this strike will be the press conference that was done by India today at 10:30, I believe. That will be the most authentic source to take information from. Now I have studied everything. I have collected quite better data for it. Now the turn is to give a strong title to my paper. A strong title to my paper. Title can be given how I will just show you. I will just visit the Scopus. Scopus is the most famous index, and I will just visit Scopus and let you one.
Hello, Pooja ma'am, you're there? We are not able to hear you. You're not audible.
Okay, I believe I lost the connection.
Yeah, now you're audible. Yes. I will
Okay,
quickly give you the co-host thing. 1 minute. No, you are already the co-host. You can start
yes.
sharing the screen.
Okay, my screen is also not shared. Okay, let me share. I hope it's visible now. Hello, ma'am. Can you
Yes.
confirm it?
Yeah.
So have I before I lost the connection, have we started with the title of the paper? Can anyone confirm, please?
I'm not able to listen your voice. Can you repeat again?
I am saying before I lost the connection, have we started with the connection of the title of the paper?
No, ma'am. You just said that about scopus. Like you just started telling what is the use of the scopus and everything.
Okay. Thank you. So the thing is, we were here with the Scopus. Scopus is the most cited index, most popular index around the world where legal papers are listed. So I want to just show you the titles of the paper. Just look at the title of the paper: Application of Data Protection Laws with a Proposal for a Flexible Regime for Humanitarian Organizations. Next title is Psychological Consequences of Global Armed Conflict. What I want to show you is the title are very narrow. The author is clearly saying that he is researching on application of data protection laws with proposal for flexible regime for humanitarian organizations. So he is very clear that he is talking about data protection law, and in data protection law also he is talking about proposal for flexible regime for humanitarian organization. He wants flexible regime of data protection law for humanitarian organization. So he is very clear with it. He is very clear with it, and that's why this is a very narrow topic. Narrow topic always help us to do a better research. If he have just I want to write on like data protection laws, then it is a very vague title. Very vague, like what do you want to write on data protection laws? If I am a reader, I read a paper, oh, the paper is on data protection law. What it is about? How will I get to know? And even if I write about data protection law, am I going to write everything, each and everything that is available on internet on data protection law? No, that's not possible. Then I will be ending up writing a very journal paper, and no one wants a journal paper. How my journal paper will be giving a solution for something? My If I write a very journal paper, then it will not give the solution for any problem. See, look at the titles. Just look at the titles. The titles are very narrow, very specific, and very narrow. So when we make a narrow title, first of all, it ensures that it attracts the reader. When it attracts the reader, the paper the quality of the paper with a narrow title is also very good, because I have a point and I'm writing on a very particular point which I want to research upon. I will be giving a solution for the existing paper, existing problem. But if I choose a very wide topic, such as if I have started writing on human, just took the topic human rights in India and started writing on it. What am I writing about human rights in India? Am I talking about their implementation? Am I talking about their source? Or what am I talking? How is it clear? So to make it clear, it is always suggested choose a narrow title. Choosing a narrow title is very effective. Next, one second. Okay. So I have also chosen a very narrow title, very effective title that attracts my readers. Now, what is the next track? Abstract. Abstract is something that is going to introduce my paper. There are reviewers which will always read my abstract only. If I'm a busy person, a reviewer, I do not have too much time to read upon your complete paper. I will be going through your abstract and decide whether your paper is selected or not, or whether I should read it or not. So make sure that your abstract reflects what are you going to write in your paper. You should very clearly specify what is the aim of writing this paper, how are you going to write this paper, what is your methodology, whether it is a doctrinal research or an empirical research, how are you, what's your problem, and how are you going to reach the conclusion. You should also, I believe, give hints about the result. What are the possible results that can come? So when I read, as a reader, when I just open your abstract, I have a very clear problem, very clear picture. Why are you writing this article? How are you going to write this article? What are the possible outcomes and what are the possible limitations? If I have this very clear idea in my mind, then your article can attract me very easy. Now let's come to a methodology. So methodology, when I choose, I am talking about the process, how I'm going to research. It is observe, and few data favors it, that the the empirical research are favored more than the doctrinal one. If I have done a survey, something, it should be correct, it should not be wrong. But if I can do something empirical research, then it will always attract more, and the research paper is more likely to be selected. So, and I was in a conference hearing to a paper where a professor was talking about how international law is impacted with the Vedic principle. He was reciting a good paper, presenting something very good. But when he completed, what the chair said, I feel that you are just imposing your views on us. You have never established. That's very fine that you have drawn an analogy in how Vedic principles are similar to the international law, but you have never established how you reach to this conclusion. What are the documents that guarantee that showcase this, that yes, really the international law is impressed by the Vedic principles. International law is developing in a different world, and the Vedic principles were in a different world. You have never given any evidence. Then how you have reached this conclusion? And legal research paper is never just about your opinion. So whenever you write a paper, be very clear. You have data supporting it. You have a very clear method, whether it is doctrinal or whether it is empirical. Now next is citation. Citation practices are like the heart of your research paper. When we say that you do not plagiarize your paper, people, what they read an article, read an passage, and write it into their own words, and then say we have not done any pledge. No, whenever you read any article, you refer something, even if you are writing it into your own words, just give reference of this paper. That can save you from plagiarism. Also, when you read, that's also, I have earlier also explained that the source should be very authentic. You should not cite sources that are already not authenticated. I am citing a book or a blog in my research paper that is itself plagiarized. How do I know that blog or that book is where what I'm citing is not plagiarized? So I should always choose something that is very authentic. Choosing a article on SSC online or choosing something on a Scopus Index journal will always favor me. But if I just start writing thing on any of the random blogs that is given on internet or random book, that will not favor me. Now there are few journals that make it necessary, okay, there should be a citation in every 7 words or every 10 words. So in original authentic journals you will always find that there are citations that range, that are even more than the text. So citing more whenever you read citing is always favorable to you. Now citation practice, if I talk about, the format should be very right. So from where I will get the format? The answer is quick here. Okay, one second. I have just opened the internet. I am just typing here Blue Book 20th edition. Blue Book 20th edition is cited most paper, but there can be other standards of citation also. But if there are other standards of citation, I will be typing that citation into it. Okay. When I opened this PDF, there are very clear guidelines given about citation of each and everything. They are how to cite when it's a journal, when it's a case law, everything is very clear. When it's a statute, everything is very clear. When I'm citing a constitution article, what should be cited, it's very clear. So we should always refer to such authentic material, and the publication source is also very authentic. It's Harvard Blue Book 20th edition, and the publication source is also very authentic. So I can easily trust this. Just put the information into this format and I will get something very original footnotes. I talk about Blue Book, if that's other methods of citation, I would have typed other and similar PDFs might have appeared. Okay, now let's return to the PDF PPT. Now I hope the citation, how citation is necessary is very clear. Now I have made all the preparation. The last step was, most people what they do, they start with writing the introduction. But experts in the field of legal research, they say that we should write introduction at the end when we are very clear with the paper, very we have collected everything, we have written everything, the paper is completely organized, then we are in the position to write about the introduction. Introduction is when you are introducing someone. How can I introduce someone when I even don't know completely what the person is going to be? Someone that knows me very well can only introduce me, na. So introduction should be wrote at the end, taking in point what we have written in the research paper, what are the results, what are the outcomes, what was the problem, and everything. When we know it, then writing the introduction is very favorable. Now let me when we start to draft the content of the paper, let me give you few tips about it. First of all, support your argument with a valid reason, with a valid data. I say that females in India are not still in a developed state, and they do not occupy equal position in offices. When we talk about corporate office, how I am saying it, why I am saying this cannot be a single statement. I have to convince the reader that this is right. What are the grounds I'm saying this? They are not able. This is the data, and this shows that females are not able to get promotion easily. This NCBR report or the etc report has shown that female face sexual assaults in India in the office place. I feel that females that a study concludes that female has to handle both the words at home and at the office. That's why they do not progress in office too much. They have to pay attention to the home also. When I'm saying this, I am supporting it. I am just footnoting it with a valid report, with a valid data, and I am saying I am giving my argument based on the valid data, valid records. So that will always impress the reader. Next is cite relevant case laws. When you are writing a research paper, case laws play a very important role. Case laws can explain you everything. What's the situation going on? Judgments, when you cite something in a case law, then judgments play a very important role. If I cite a line given by Justice Chandrachud, for the example, say I cite something given by Justice Chandrachud. I write something given by Justice Bela M. Trivedi. Then the citation, then the attraction of a reader will be drawn to it, and citing case laws can always break the monotony, give the reader an impact, and may increase the trustworthiness of our paper. Then highlight facts is like, I am writing it. The facts in the world are also supporting. There are facts supporting my argument. A survey has shown this. Which survey? A research has shown it. I have collected the empirical data and this show this. The survey of dash organization shows this. That will always help me. Always be in a structured form. Always be in a structured form. Do not divert with your from your point. Ensure that you are in a correct flow. If I am talking about causes, then after causes I have to talk about effect. It's not like one time I have talking about cause, second effect, then cause, then effect. No, make it the flow very smooth. Once I am introducing the problem, second I am telling the causes, effects, and then I am telling the solution. It's not like that no, you have not introduced the problem and you are telling the causes, and then as 10 few statements about problem, and then you jump to the conclusion. Now the conclusion. So in conclusion, I would say that most people think conclusion is the summary of the paper, but no, that's not. There is difference in conclusion and its summary. Conclusion is something that is the result of the paper. In conclusion, I may express my views. I may express the result. I may express what I have drawn from this paper, or are the results, the outcomes of this paper. I have to, in conclusion, I have to make it very clear that once I read the conclusion, I have not read the complete paper, I read the conclusion. The conclusion should make me clear that what are the results of this paper and why I am saying so. Okay, so a conclusion might, for example, if I am writing a paper on PMLA, I am writing a paper on PMLA, then a paper in the conclusion of PMLA may say that PMLA, yes, PMLA can be PMLA can be a tool to control trans-border terrorism in India. I have come to the conclusion because this can be done, and money laundering has been proved in my paper to be one of the sources of trans-border terrorism. The data also supports that if we stop funding for trans-border terrorism, then it can be something very beneficial. Now, taking note of the time, let's comes to the publication. So once I want to have written the paper, I want to get it published, and getting in published is one of my aims, and I want that it should be a good journal, good book they where my paper is published. So for publication, once my research paper is very good, few tips I have to follow. First of all, suppose I want to publish my paper in any of the journal. First of all, I will be choosing the journal uh, I will be choosing. Let's choose. Let's be with me and let's choose the journal here. Okay. I have written a good paper and now I want to get it published. Simago is the most trusted website which lists all the Scopus Index journals, and I can find a better journal for myself here. I suggest whenever you are searching on Shimago, type words that are very general. If you start typing the title of your paper or something, you will never find the result here. But if you type very general terms here, like I have just typed law here, I can find out number of journals on law here, and I can select from this. A few minutes back, we were talking about human rights. So let's choose the paper law and human being. Oh, okay. Then, okay, let me make the screen more clear. Okay. Then the ranking clearly shows that it's a Q1 index. Q1 paper. Q1 is the most high ranking. We have ranking till Q4. Q4 papers are little bit risky because there are risks that they will be unlisted in future. But Q1 paper are very hard to reach. You may try with Q1 paper, but if you are a beginner, then you may also try in Q2 or Q3 ranked index. Then I will just visit the home page of this journal. One second, the net is this. I will just visit the home page of this journal. I will look at the issues. I will read few articles. I want to get my article published here. I will be reading few of the articles here. When I read few of the articles here, I will be very sure that what kind of articles do this journal write and what are the authors whose papers are selected. Maybe this journal has a guideline that they do not accept papers from students, or this journal only accepts paper that are on international human law. After reading 3 to 4 articles on this, 3 to 4 research papers on this journal, I can easily understand what is the criteria of this paper, of this journal, how it writes, how it selects paper, what are the review policies, and I can write my paper accordingly, and I can decide whether it is the right journal I should give my paper to or not. Because Scopus generally takes 1 to 1.5 year for publication. It's a long process. So while selecting the journal, while applying for it, we need to be very careful. What one tip that I can give is what one tip I can give is that do search who are the persons in the review committee of the journal and get their contact on LinkedIn. Contact them, send them message, get your title checked. That is the title perfect? Will the journal accept it? If not, then you can stop at the very early age, very early stage. And if the publisher says that yes, this is a title, we need it, then we can proceed it. Next, I can suggest choose a very current topic. Let's take example. If I start talking about today's India's strike on Pakistan, everyone must hear. Everyone will be let's give a year. But if I start talking about 1971 war between India and Pakistan, will you people be very attractive to it? No. So always choose topics that are very current, that are very relevant. Not choosing topics that are very current or very relevant will decrease the quality and the acceptance level of your paper. Do not focus on more on historical and other parts. Focus on the current situation. The aim of the research paper is to give the solution for a problem. The problem should be currently existing. The current data should promote it. The current solution should be there. What can I apply? What can I apply to the given situation that is currently there? Okay. You may also try, if not Scopus, you may also try. Second number comes the UGC care. What I suggest you is never pay for publishing something. First of all, the journal can be predatory journal, and the journal can be predatory journal, and the and in fact of being predatory journal, the journal is taking my hard earned money for using my research only. I am giving the research also and money also. That doesn't make sense. So always choose something that is not taking your too much money, or that is not even taking money. Let's now see. First, I try for Scopus. Scopus is the best thing. Next, you may try for UGC care. UGC care journal are also good and can be cited. Now, and I don't believe that you should publish somewhere that does not have a good ISBN number or something, a good ranking. You may give it to someone, but ensuring that you have a good ISBN number will only help you increase the value of your CV. So I am open for any questions here. Are there any questions? You can also type in your chat box. Let's have questions.
Madam, can you suggest any AI tool for paper writing,
AI tool for, sir?
article writing?
Article writing.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Article tool of for article writing. I believe the AI tools are not of that much quality that can be used for article writing. You may use this. You may use some tools to just get an idea about a topic, but when you come to deep research, there is no shortcut for adequate amount of hard work. You have to read articles, you have to draft by your own. If you use any of the AI tools, there is a section in Turnitin and all the plagiarism tools that the institutions are using. AI detection, your paper will be detected for AI use. I'm sure, relatively sure about it. Your paper will be detected for AI tool. So don't fall for anything that is AI generated completely for an article. You may take help, right? I may use to just get an idea about the topic. If I am not getting a word very easily, I may type it on the AI tool and get the knowledge about the word very easily before searching it at any long or very lengthy website. But I will personally do not suggest any AI tool for writing the research paper. It might sound like not synchronous, but the AI tool are not helping researchers. They are meant for doing formalities for our school project or something. But researchers should, I believe that researchers should avoid using AI tools.
Madam, can you suggest some too many tools are there? Can you suggest particularly one tool for collecting the similar articles,
Collecting the
similar
articles.
type of articles? Because nowadays everything in the AI, lot of, if you go to social media, lot of AI tools they are suggesting to use. In many premier institutions now also they are advising to use AI tools. So in future without AI we cannot do anything. I think it's my personal point of view. That's why I'm asking to you, madam.
Yes, sir. They may be, but what I personally feel, for collecting similar type of articles, you have to just type a keyword in Scopus. Just go to Scopus index. Just type there a search word by article. Give a very journal term, and all the similar articles will be there. I personally, I do not use any AI tools in my research as
Oh.
per now. Maybe they are more developed in future, and we can use them. But today in my research, I always use the authentic software such as Scopus Index, SC Online, all that, Nexus, and all that.
Okay, madam. So, madam, one more question. Can you suggest
Yes,
any software for drawing the images? What is the best software for you are using for drawing the images?
for drawing the images.
Yeah, scientific images and schematic representation and diagrammatic representation. If you want to use in our paper, and what is the suitable software you can suggest for article publications?
For article publications, for suitable Sir, I think I cannot understand your question properly.
Madam,
You
madam,
were asking.
in scientific papers, we use some schematic representation of our work, and some papers we used to apply some scientific images and like bar graphing and like that images. Then outline of the entire work we can represent in the scientific picture manner. So for that purpose, which scientific software you suggest for this work?
Actually, sir, I am not from the scientific field, so I will be safe from this question. I hope there may be articles, but I do not write scientific papers, and I don't feel that I am the best person to suggest you about scientific scientific diagrams and all.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Any other question from any of the participants? Any other question? You may also type the question in the chat box.
Ma'am, I had asked that how to detect a fake and real Scopus website. Can you please tell?
A fake and a real Scopus website. Okay, Scopus Index Journal. So I believe that you are asking about how to identify whether a journal is listed in Scopus or not. So for this, I will suggest you
Yes.
just search the paper, just search about the paper, go to the home page of the paper and check the ranking. You may also check on Shimago, and if not on Shimago, you can just go to the paper. Few things that you need to remember while few things that you need to remember is authentic papers do not send you email. They will not be sending you emails. Plus, they will be having a proper review committee. They will not be from a very diverse field. If I go to visit just visit the home page. Is the journal accepting 30 to 40, 50, 60, 70 papers in a volume, publishing 12 volumes in a year? This is surely not a Scopus Index journal. The journal is asking me that I will publish it back date. You may give me paper in 2025. I will publish a paper in the series launched in 2020. This is not a Scopus Index paper for sure. The paper is asking that the paper will be will be published in 7 days, 1 month. This is surely not. The Scopus Index journals usually takes from 1 to 1.5 year to complete the pure all process. So the time period should not be very short. And if you want to try, just go to the Scopus, check whether this paper is still continue, what is the last issue that the paper has launched, are the criteria, what are the fields that the paper publishes. If a paper is publishing in science also, in humanities also, in engineering also, then the paper is surely a fraudulent one. If the review committee of a paper is expert in a field, it's not like they will be having knowledge about each and every field. So the paper publishing in each and every field is surely a fake one. So these are all tricks that you can identify, know that this is a fake, this is something fake that is going on. Okay, I hope the question is satisfied. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And rest of questions are in chat box. Please.
Okay. Sure. I have. Okay. Sorry if I have missed it. Any standard format to write and write an article? Well, professionally, I will say that there is no standard format. But if you are beginner, if you are trying for something, I will just suggest you that where do you want to publish your article? Just go there, follow what process, what flow they are following for writing their paper. I will give you a format for just consideration as a beginner. As a beginner, you may introduced with writing the introduction. The introduction must explain what is the problem and how you are writing this paper. Next comes what are the causes of the problem, what are the effects of the problem, what are the suggestions that you are giving, and what is the conclusion that you draw from it. This will be a very journal flow of a paper. But for submitting anywhere, I will just refer, go read some paper there. When you read some paper there, you will be getting what kind of flow they are favoring. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry to say that I attended last photo, but I yet didn't get. Okay, I didn't get certificate. Very informed. Received the certificate for digital marketing. Please send feedback. I'm not. Okay, are there any more questions? No. So I would end the session by saying that you can follow for more information and for more discussion. You can follow me on my LinkedIn channel. I will be also typing this in the chat box. For all the law related and management related other field related information, you can follow our website Knowledge Teas. It's an information disseminating website. We publish everything from internship to seminars to competitions to FDPs to every thing that is happening around in the legal world is available on the website. For any kind of information, any kind of assistance, just go and visit Knowledge Teas. I will end the session by this, and thank you for your cooperation.
On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to sincerely thank Ms. Pooja Yadav, our outstanding speaker today. We had a chance to hear a fascinating and thought provoking session about legal research and publication. Through her remarkable ability to convey information, Ms. Pooja shared insightful discoveries and deeply motivational concepts. Her engaging presentation captivated us and inspired us to reflect on the significance of fleeting moments. We appreciate the time and effort she invested in delivering the enriching program. Thank you.